said Sheila. Instead of Sheila, they said Sheila. No, Sheila. Sheila. Yeah. And I was like, my name is Sheila. It's unusual. Thank you for my daily heartbeat, baby. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Y'all come on in. Y'all leave a comment, a heart, or something. We want the algorithm to know that it's real people in here. It's real people in here. This is real love. I'm spreading a little love and joy all over. I appreciate y'all. I'm loving up on y'all. This is what I want. Okay? All right. If you are enjoying yourself, I appreciate it. That's what I want. I'm introducing myself. It keep on saying, come and introduce yourself. This me. This grandma. I'm here. They keep saying, introduce yourself to the community. I am here. This is Grandma. I am loving on y'all. Hey, Tabitha, baby. Hey, sweetie pie. I am loving on each and every last one of y'all. I am SheilagreenHall, a lupus warrior. I come on to inspire, encourage, to have a little fun, to do some entertainment, to ask some questions, to give some questions. Right? But the main thing goes back to a four-letter word: love. Love. You know? When you have drastic things that happen in your life, it changes you. I'm a better listener than I used to be. I can listen a little bit. I understand a lot. I understand a lot. I listen. Everybody have their days. Okay, we are human. Thank you, baby. Right? We are human. Everybody has their days. They come in and out. But I just want you to know, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Sometimes we don't say that enough. Sometimes we wait until the person can't hear us no more. I made sure I told my grandma all the time, I love you, I appreciate it. Her thing was she ain't never want to leave this world without somebody there to give her a cup of water. I was there to give her a cup of water. I was there to give her a cup of water. And I said the same thing. Right? Hey, baby. Thank you. Hey, Alicia. Thank you, Beasley. Thank you, baby. Right? That's what I wanted. Hey, sweetie pie. Hey, Nene. Thank you. I appreciate that, Nene. Thank you. Hey, Tabitha. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Okay? Now, it is 11:10. Yep, 11:10. At 11:59, we walk into our new day, our new 24 hours, our new 1,444 minutes. That's what we do. That's something special. I came on early because I wanted to introduce myself to y'all. I haven't been there. Y'all know Grandma be out there. I just haven't been popping. Grandma had to leave the popping alone for a little while and get better, right? And get better, get the medicine and stuff that I need, and take care of myself, right? Take care of myself. That don't talk about me. Nails and everything tore up. That's okay. I can't. I won't be able to. That's why I stopped wearing nails before, because when you start getting medication and stuff, it just don't heal right, right? But I got it because I was being pretty. That's what I was doing, right? I was being pretty. Right? Loving on you. Thank you. Hey, Jessica. Hey, sweetie. It cleaned it up a little bit. Try to clean it up a little better. I don't know what's going on. It says light. It's not hot, but it's okay. Okay, let me see. Can I get it a little? That's a little brighter. Not that much. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. No light. That's a little bit light. That's a little bit better. Okay. Thanks, Charlie. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate it. And that's the type of community I want to speak. Thank you, Kathleen. How you doing? That's similar to my mama name. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Zella. Thank you for being with me. I appreciate you. Thank you, Betty. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Right? Nice to meet you all. Right? I am in Virginia. Where are y'all? Right? I'm in Virginia. Chesterfield. Thanks, Zella. Conversation is always great with you. Thank you, Queen, baby. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Abeab Busol. You told me your name. I'm sorry, baby. I'm messing it up because even if I break it down, ABEBUSO, solar, I got busolar. And I know it's probably not like how it's spelled. But I want you to know I see you. I love it on you. I appreciate you. Okay, I appreciate you. I see you, baby. Okay, all right. Thank you. New York City. New York City, right? Philly. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Houston, Texas is huge. Texas is huge. I didn't even know all those little in and out places. Texas is huge, right? My niece is there. I think I do want to go on a visit. I am at that place personally. I would prefer, it's tell me something that you want to do. Tell me something you want to do. I personally don't want to go on a plane. I personally want to do one of those trips that's on the train. That's like a tour. You have a destination, but along your destination, you get to stop at different places. That's where I am in my life right now. I don't have no desire to go nowhere far like that on a plane. I don't want to spend 5 hours in a plane. I haven't been to California yet, to tell you the truth. And I was thank you, baby Virginia. I have been to Canada. I have been everywhere on the East Coast, from Canada on down. But I haven't been everywhere on the West Coast. I haven't been to California. I haven't been to Texas. I haven't been to Mexico or Hawaii. I have not been to what's the other place? Las Vegas. I haven't been to those places. So it's a lot of destinations here, but I would want to do a train. I would want to travel differently, not differently. Now, I did have a desire that I wanted to go and just spend a day in each airport. I'm talking about these huge airports. Like Dallas have a huge airport. Atlanta have a huge airport. I would assume Los Angeles and them have a huge airport, and I would be life in the airports and stuff like that. But I was like, I don't want to do the train ride. It's a nice idea. You look. One of y'all that's looking for content, y'all go ahead and do that idea right there. Cause and just show how some of the places, like if I'm here in Richmond, Virginia airport, we don't have all those terminals and stuff. So somebody that never been to a different airport, that is like wow. That is like wow to us. It's huge, it's big. Y'all have little things that go from one side of the airport to the other. Y'all had the little shuttles and little trains and stuff. That's a big deal. And and that goes back to taking things for granted because you're used to it. And when you're used to it, when somebody else talking about it, it was like, that's the airport. But if you come into a place where you could just drive up to the airport, where you at is a huge deal. It's a huge deal. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate you. I see you, sweetie. Thank you, Sinead. Thanks, Brenda. Thank you. I see you, sweetie. Right? That's a huge deal. That would be a great, I'm sorry, it's saying slow connection. That would be a great idea for a content creator to just travel to each airport and show the difference in it and stuff. You can even take it abroad. What's the difference in airports in Italy and Spain and Jamaica, places like the Bahamas and stuff like that? What's the difference? I ordered me a blood pressure cup, and I can't wait till I'm gonna do a unboxing. I'm gonna do my first um blood pressure thing on live. Right? Thank you, baby. Thank you for coming in, LCPC. I appreciate you. I'm sending you love and hugging all on you, okay? Kisses on your forehead, right? Thanks, Jessica. I appreciate it. That would be a great, right? Thank you. Exactly. Is that what it is? Right? Because it's a little hurt. But I'm excited. This will be my first time bringing in the 12 o'clock hour everywhere. we're going to be bringing in the 12 o'clock hour everywhere. So I'm going to stay on here till 12 o'clock, and I'm going to usher that new 24 hours in with you all. I'm going to usher that new 1,444 minutes. So if you want to go get something to drink and come back, come on back with Grandma. I'm going to stay on here till 12:01. We're going to march. We're going to march. We're going to march into our new day. Those minutes and hours was so precious to me, right? So precious to me. You know, when you lose somebody too, every minute that you remember of their life is precious, because you start saying, I remember when, I remember they did this, I remember doing that. And that's the same thing y'all gonna be saying. Y'all gonna be remembering when, what you did, where it happened, your grandma, mama, dad, papa, all of those gonna be remember wins. Look, what is people gonna say about you? What is people gonna say about you, baby? Thank you, Bless. What is people gonna say about you, sweetie? Right, I appreciate it. I want some people to say some kind words. I hope I touched somebody. I hope I loved on somebody. I hope somebody appreciated the things I was trying to do, right? No more coffee for me. No more coffee. I did drink a tea, so I'm gonna have to be. I don't know how much caffeine is in the tea, but I gotta be careful with all caffeine, right? No coffee. I been drinking more. When I say I drink a tea, I drunk a tea from Starbucks. It's supposed to be a medicine ball. It's supposed to soothe your throat and stuff like that. So it had lemon mint in it. It had peppermint. Um, it had peppermint, ginger, something citrus, and something else. It's very good. It's very good. I can't take nothing away from them. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Nice meeting you. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you so much. Thanks, Betty. Thanks, Catherine. Thanks, Carol. Thank you so much, sweetie. I appreciate on each and every last one of y'all. Do not forget, if you leave the live, do not forget to go to one of my videos and say, I was in your live. You can call me Big Girl Energy. You can call me Grandma, Auntie. I answer to all those things. Just let me know I was in your live. I want to see who's seeing my live. I appreciate y'all, right, for coming in and spending some time. How you doing, Gwendolyn? How you doing, baby? Thank you. No, Gwinnett. Gwinnett. I said that. Jordan. I know I said that part right. Chicago. I tell the people the story all the time about Chicago. You can't play with Chicago. Chicago is a totally different kind of cold. When they say they cold, they just will say they're freezing. Because that's not even cold, that is freezing. I went there in January or February when my sister graduated from the Navy. We couldn't even go outside. We couldn't go window shopping or nothing. We did not pack appropriately to go to Chicago when it's cold, right? I used to see people on TV and they always had coats all the way down to their ankles and stuff like that. We look like purity, like, where y'all from? Richmond, Virginia? Yeah. We don't even have the type of coat. We don't have the type of coat to make it in Chicago. What we have is called jackets, right? And I'm marching up in Chicago. I'm going to Chicago. I'm going to go window shop. No, you're not. You're going in a hotel. You're going to sit down and get under the cover. That's what you're going to do, right? But we was excited. She was graduating from the Navy. Thank you. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Thank you. I'm going to have to figure out what do they do. Do they have tap, tap, taps? Or do they have like thumbs up? Do they have, if you tap on the screen, can somebody tap on the screen on their phone number and see if hearts go up like the other platform? If everybody just tap, let me see what happens. Did y'all tap? Can somebody tap for me? Let me see if hearts go up like the other platform. This is my first time live right here. Yeah. It don't nothing happens. It don't have that feature. Thank you, baby. Hey, Darlene, baby. How you doing? Right? I appreciate it. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I'm getting better. Look, when first Bible study, let me tell you, first Bible study, her mom used to do Bible studies right at the house. Okay, you'll get a treat. You'll get something to eat. You could come to her house and eat and do everything like that. You could come over there. She gonna feed you. She ain't gonna see nobody hungry, but you gonna do Bible study. You going to actually read. I think a lot of kids learn how to read at home straight out the Bible. Because when grandmas and stuff get the book, no, you get the good book to start reading. Say that scripture, and you had to learn scriptures. How you doing, Nita? Nina? How you doing? Nia? How you doing, baby? Thank you. Well, go. Look, when I tell you, I had some cute clothes to go to Chicago. I had some cute clothes. I look like a fool though. I look. You wearing that here in January in Chicago? Where's your coat, honey? Look, you can see him looking at me. Where's your coat? That's not a coat. That's a jacket. That's a jacket. We couldn't go no. I have to make a trip to go to Chicago just to relive that. And I'm going in the summertime. In the summertime. Thank you, baby. Look, it's gonna be a minute. Got to calm down over there. What's going on? Thank you, baby. Okay, so if you tap a light, so they don't have the feature for hearts or any of that. They don't have that feature. Okay, so they strictly going by that number. They're going by that number. Now, I don't know how these are here. Do that mean they are live? Do that mean they are watching me? Because it's a camera in front of their name. So I hope that don't mean like they're recording me, because that's a little creepy, right? That's a little creepy, right? I hope. Ask Linda wants to join the broadcast if there's up there join on a video or with audio on. Your audience is set up public so anyone can watch this live. Oh, that is neat. Okay, so the camera is in front of their name because they could come on just like me, but they'll be, I guess they be in a box, be on half of the screen. Oh, so that's good, right? I'm not coming to Chicago in the wintertime, no ma'am. It might take me a couple of times to learn something, but I'm not hard-headed about that at all. I don't think it's nowhere even to go in my area to buy a real coat to even come to Chicago in. I would have to get off. Somebody would have to meet me at the airport with a coat, right? Thank you, baby. Thank you, Irma. Thank you so much. I appreciate your love. The outpour of love when I got sick, it just made me. I was like, I gotta go live. I gotta talk and stuff because I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Your screen, it went black. Is it back on, big thing? Is it back on now? Everything's okay? I do see it says it's moving slower. Okay, is it back on, EC? Right, thank you. Hey, Cora. How are you? I'm doing much better. Right. I'm going to see what I do when I feel much better. Thank you, Marvin. Hi there, Ellen. Call me. Thank you. Enjoy your evening. Thank you, baby. How you doing, Marvin? I'm feeling much better. It didn't go out? Okay. All right. Thank you, baby. I'm sure it's February and it's cold. You like the cold? It's your favorite time? Now, I think for me, when it's cold, it's harder on my breathing, definitely. But when it get cold, no Chicago for me, honey. No, honey. Do y'all have a springtime or do y'all go straight from winter to summer? Is springtime okay? How is fall? Thank you. When I used to drive tour buses They used to love the fall. They loved the beautiful leaves and colors and everything like that. I appreciate it. Y'all keep tapping the screen for me. Keep tapping over here. That number should be much higher. If you haven't got your daily heartbeat, please come in and get your daily heartbeat. You know all of that pushes out the live for me. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Thank you so much. So yours is, hey CT, how you doing, baby? Happy Wednesday. God, it's getting ready to be Thursday already. From New York, New York. See, New York have now. New York, I was okay. New York, I think, is a little bit different because New York has so many tall buildings. It blocks the cold. You only feel it until you whip around a corner or something, right? When you whip around that corner, then it'll get you. It'll get you. But otherwise than that, when I drove the tour buses, I loved it. After you get over the scare factor of all the people drive like they crazy, but I love it. I love that. If I had to do it over again, people ask me that question, which one would I do, driving the tour buses or reopening a hair salon? I would not, I repeat, I would not open a salon again. If I went back to the hair industry, I would definitely work in somebody else's salon. And I would want work in, I would want, I would want to work in a very diverse salon. I would want to work in a salon where it's um a lot of different hair textures, different genres, everything in the salon. That's how diverse I would want the salon. It makes you a better hairstylist. It makes you a better hairstylist. That's what I would do. I would want some fashion in there. I would want a group of people that would love to travel, love education, love going to shows and stuff like that, and embrace their industry to the utmost. I would want to be around a family oriented group of people. Now, I was very fortunate. I have met some exciting, some talented people over the years. I have done everything. You know, people leaving in the chat. I retired in 2006. Lupus affected me to the point that I started dropping the curling irons and stuff like that. So I couldn't be on nobody's head. But, and then I had went into a deep type of depression. Most people, I'm going to have to write a book. I really am. I'm going to have to write a book because most people don't know. I had a salon right in the VCU fan area, and it had a shoe boutique. It was all in one. I used to travel up and down the East Coast and promote hair shows. And thank you, baby. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I promote hair shows. But one day I walked out the salon and I never went back. For 2 years, I can't even recall what happened. For 2 years. I walked out the salon and I never went back. And you know, if people don't say, you know, that was deep. I am very blessed that I married a very strong man. I am blessed that I married an older man. I did. Uh-huh. But I walked out the salon. I never went back. I didn't go back to get a curling iron. I didn't go back to get a roller, right? I didn't go back. I never went back to get anything. My husband and my sons, they packed up the salon. They moved everything to the house, put it in the garage. I never went back. I went from that job to a very demanding job. I tell people the story all the time. Because before I started driving tour buses, I wanted to, and I said, because I'm country, I wanted to drive tractor trailers. So right here in Richmond, Virginia, it was a tractor trailer company, started with a W, and it was green. And I had on 4-inch heels. I had my little squirts on. I was And that's how I went to the salon. I wore 4-inch heels. I did hair all day standing up in 4-inch heels. Just cute as a button, honey. Cute as a button. And I walked into the I drove over here. I walked into the button, and I walked into the tractor trailer company, and I walked in there. I said, "Hello, everyone." I don't know what makes me like this. I said, "Hello, everyone. My name is SheilagreenHall, and I'm here because I want to drive tractor trailers." True story. True story. True story. Right. Thanks, hey, Bree. Baby. Look. Right. True story. That's what I did for real. I walked in there, and the lady at the desk looked at me, and she looked at me from head to toe. Okay, now I had on 4-inch heels, right? She looked at me from big thing life. I'm not telling a story. She looked at me from head to toe, and she said, "Okay." She said, "Okay." And she got on the phone and she called somebody from the back. And then I started noticing people coming up to the front, and they was like just hanging around and stuff and talking and stuff. And I just noticed they was hanging around and stuff like that. And this big guy, he was looked like Mr. Clean, bald headed, tall, big, nice looking guy, tall, looked just like Mr. Clean, just like him. Shirt, Mr. Clean that be on the bottles, right? And and she was looking down at her paper, I guess to keep herself from laughing. She looked down and she said, and his name was Bob. I wish I could see him right today. His name was Bob. She said, Bob, can you take this lady with you to California? Because she wants to drive tractor trailers. She probably was holding back that laugh so hard. And Bob said, "Who?" And she kept the paper right here. And she said, that young lady right there. And Bob looked over, and Grandma don't cuss. But Bob said, "Hell no." And I was like, I was appalled. I said, "Bob, you don't want to take me to California?" Because back then, if you rode with somebody all the way to California, you drove back. You get your license. You get your license. That's how you got your license. And then he said, "Well, what's the biggest thing you ever drove?" I said, "I drove my husband exterior truck." I said, "I drove my husband Nissan exterior truck." Bob said, "No," he said, "Ma'am, I can't take you with me to California and stuff." And he said, I can't do that, young lady." And I said, because I want to open I want to learn how to drive so I can open my own company, because I'm going to name my company Stilettos. No, I don't know why I was born so crazy. I don't know. I don't know. I was like, oh my God. I love all these memories that I have. I have to put in a book. I started a book when I was in my salon 30 years ago. I started a book. And the beginning of the book I started, you all don't know who I am yet, but my name is Sheila Green Hall, and one day I'm going to be doing hair for Oprah. So you better get in here and meet me now. You know what? And I still have pages to that book here. I never finished that book. That was my thing. I had all these wonderful, excellent ideas, but I didn't follow through on that. And I'm just telling you, don't laugh at me. I'm telling you, babies, y'all go out there and y'all live, y'all follow through on those ideas because those ideas are given to you for a reason. They are given to you. You done a wedding? Right? Those ideas, those thoughts and ideas are given to you. Did y'all know that? They are given to you. Hey, baby. Hey, sweetie pie. Right? Hey, Sonny. Those ideas are given to you, and they're given to you for a reason. For a reason. Les Brown had a book. My mom used to listen to a lot of tapes and stuff, and I'm that tell you how old I am. I'm talking about real cassette tapes. My mom used to listen to a lot of tapes. Les Brown been out for a long time, but Les Brown have a book, and on his story, he talks about he had a dream. He had a dream that he passed away, and he said he came outside his dream and looked down at the coffin, and his dream was crowded with people. I'm just ad-libbing the story, and around his coffin was a bunch of people, but they wasn't people. It was all the dreams and ideas that he did not pursue. And all the dreams and ideas that he didn't pursue was talking to him. And it was saying, why didn't you pursue? We could have did this. You said you was going to do this. You never went after this. You didn't even try. You said you was going to open a company. You said you was going to open up a salon. You said you was going to travel the world. Why didn't you pursue us? And I listened to a lot of tapes with my mom riding in the car. When we got older, I listened to a lot of, that story always stood out to me. That story always stood out to me. And it was the story of Les Brown, a couple of stories that he told. He told about how he got left in a building, right? Got left in a building. That resonated with me. And he told a story about his dreams. And I just think I try to plant so many seeds with my kids, but I can't plant a dream. Y'all realize that? You can plant seeds. You can build a foundation, but you can't give them dreams. Those dreams, those thoughts, those goals come from somewhere else. It was given just to you. Hey, Wantina, they were given to you. What are you going to do with them? All those dreams and stuff that you don't pursue. You ever just sleep? Do you daydream? Put a yes or no in the chat. Because I could be sitting somewhere and I could see the whole story. I was like, Dad, if I do this, I could do that. If I do this, I could do that. If I go there, I could do that. I could almost see to the outcome. Right? Do you daydream? Can you? Why? Is if one person can go after their dreams, why you can't? Why not you? Why not you, Watina? Why can't you do it? Why? Why can't you go after your goals? What's keeping you back from dreaming? Some stuff you got to let go. Some stuff you got to free spaces in your mind because you're holding on to too much. You're holding on to too much. Dreams can't get in there because you're so full up. You're so full up, baby. Okay, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Come to some kind of peace with it so you can start dreaming again. I know all the diagnosis. Real talk, baby. Okay? Thank you. Real talk. If I truly listened to the doctors, I would have gave up a long time ago. They only gave me 5 years. When I went to John Hopkins told me, right, what you have is where 1 out of 200,000 people is positive for the Joe 1 antibody. Okay? We're talking about in 2009. And the doctor said, what you have is rare. The medicine and the way we would go, he's blatantly told me, would not help me. He said, it would not help you. The way your lungs is going, we give you about 5 years. I have a way, because of how I grew up, that I detach myself. So after a while, when it's just bad news, I don't hear anything else. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. In this case, was a good thing. I learned how to detach myself from bad situations. Okay? If you're old enough, you know what I'm talking about. If you've been through something, you know what I'm talking about. I don't need to say no words. I learned how to do that years ago. Okay? He told me 5 years. That's what he said. 5 years. I give you 5 years. You give me 5 years. Really? Really? What year is this? Right? What year is this? What year is this? He gave me 5 years. He, man. Him, man. Him, man. Man gave me 5 years. That was in 2009. What year is this? I might not can take a deep breath, but I'm breathing. I might not can take a deep breath, but I'm breathing. I might not can take a deep breath, but I'm breathing. It's 2025, baby. I'm still here. Right? So all the stories is life. But now I want to live. I want to live. I want to live. There's nothing I can do about things that have happened. There's nothing I can do about those things. But to get to dreaming again, you got to let some of that space go. You know, when your phone get full, what it said? No more storage. It says no more storage. Debug? Whatever, what is it called? You got to clean storage. Delete. You don't have to forget. You just got to delete some things. You just got to delete some things, baby, so you can start dreaming again. Right? You just got to delete some things. That don't mean forget. I'm not going to forget. That's my son. I can't forget. Can't forget that. I can't forget grandma. Can't forget my son. I can't forget my mom. I can't forget. But I know I got to live too. I got to. I got to live. Right? Don't you have to live? Now, don't get that mistaken. I'm not talking about existing. I'm talking about living. Got to get back to the business of living. Okay? That's for each and every last one of y'all that's thinking about it. And you know what? This is a new week. We was complaining about something last week, and we still here. We didn't know how we was going to make some things happen last week, but we did. Declutter. Thank you, Zelda. Right. Right. We didn't know how we was going to make some things happen last week, but we did it, right? We didn't know how we was going to make it, but we did it. Thank you, Sin. Loving on you, baby. Thank you, Big Life. Thanks for handling it. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in, Zelda and Kathleen. I appreciate you. And Deborah. I appreciate you. And I want y'all to come in to the point that I know your names. Right? CT, Jessica. Right? I want to know your names. Right? All right? It's something that we do on my grief page. And it's like, say their names. Say their names. Say their names. Right? But you know what I want us to do? I don't want it to wait till a grief page. I want you to start saying names now while you can hear them. I want you to start saying names now while you can hear them. That's why it's so important. Thank you, baby. That's why it's so important. Why I said, but that's what we're going to start doing when we come in the chat. When you come in the chat, Kathleen going to speak to Zelda. Zelda going to speak to Kathleen. We're going to start saying their names while you can hear it, while you can see it. On my grief page, I say his name and I say his name. Right. On my life page, on my living page, I want y'all to say the names. You hear me? On my life page, on my living page, right? On my listening page, my ears and my eyes page. I don't want to just say your name on my grief page. I don't want to wait to say your name then. I want to say your name while you can hear. Yeah. I want to say your name now. All right. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's 11:49 in Virginia. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Zelda. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Kathleen. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for sticking with me. I appreciate it, right? I'm learning how to make the social media work. I'm learning. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. All right? That's what we're going to do. We're going to come in, and that's going to be one of our things. You're going to say somebody's name right in your chat. Right in your chat. That's what you're going to do. And we're going to start loving people to life. We're going to start loving people to life. We're going to start loving people to life. To life. Okay? Giving these flowers now. Smelling the roses now. To life. I want you to know, right? I'm one of those people that I'm fortunate enough. I did get to talk to my son that day, right? That day. That means so much to me. But I hear the moms and stuff all on my page that didn't get to say, that one last I love you and the things that they live with, right? I want to love on y'all now. I want to give y'all roses now. I want to say y'all names now. I want y'all to hear me. I want you to hear me, Sandra. I love you, baby. I want you to hear me. I love you, Big Thing Life. I want you to hear me, Zetta. I'm loving, baby. I want you to hear me, Charlie, that I'm sending you love. I'm sending you hugs. I want you to hear me, right? I want you to hear me, Tabitha. I want you to hear me, CT. I want you to hear me. Right? I want you to hear me, EC. I want you to hear me, Holly. I want you to hear me, Tabitha. I'm loving on y'all. I want you to hear that. I don't want to stand around you when your eyes is closed and tell you, I wish I told you, I wish this. I want you to hear me sin. I want you to hear me bless, right? Y'all gonna get it so much, y'all gonna get tired of grandma, right? Y'all gonna get tired of grandma. But you also gonna know when you need some uplifting, you gonna know I'm gonna go over there to grandma page tonight. I'm gonna get some love on me before I go to sleep. Or if you just waking up, some people waking up, some people going to sleep. I'm East Coast time, so my 12 midnight is coming up. Okay, I'm East Coast. I'm in Virginia. So my 12 midnight gonna come before you all. That's Vegas and Texas. Okay? I'm gonna do this for all of us. All right? And I want you to think about it. And when you come to live enough, it's gonna be in you. It's gonna be in you. And for those of y'all that's just joining, and if you never been here before, if you never been here before, put a heart in the chat. If you never been here before, put a heart in the chat. Keep on tapping that screen. If you can, put a heart in the chat. If this your first time, put first time in the chat. Okay? First time. And this is what we're going to start getting used to. It's 11:53. 11:53 East Coast time. We're almost coming up to the reset. We're only coming up to the reset. And this came to me a couple of weeks ago. You know, I go to his birth certificate and I can go to his death certificate. And it just resonate with me. 11:59 is the last 60 seconds in a day. 11:59 p.m. is the last 60 seconds in a day. 12 midnight is not a.m. or p.m. It's midnight. It doesn't say midnight p.m. It doesn't say midnight a.m. It says midnight. Okay? It says midnight. Thanks, Zelda. Right? Thanks, Sinsen. Right? It is time to recharge, refresh, right? We give it to get a restart if you make it. Anything can happen in 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Anything can happen in 60 seconds, right? Yeah. You are real. Sometimes you need to touch yourself. Sometimes you need to, give yourself a hug. That skin, you are worthy, right? But we coming up to reset time. We coming up to reset time. Because when you move over, the first 60 seconds after midnight is a.m. The first 60 seconds is 12:01 a.m. Midnight is gone. Midnight stands on its own. Midnight is not a.m. or p.m. Midnight, you can take 60 seconds and just breathe. When your eyes open, you made it. You made it into your new 24 hours. You got another chance. You can't go back to 11:59. That day is gone. If you didn't cross over in the midnight hour, you left back there. You'll be left on Wednesday. And your time would say Wednesday, 11:59 p.m. My son said Monday, 11:59 p.m. He didn't make it to the reset minute. He didn't do it. Mama is still here, and I have to reset. I have to breathe in. I have to take it in. I have to think. I have to live and not exist. Existing, you can just walk through. Living, you is marching through. You are opening doors. You are alive. Existing, you have air in your body. You eat enough to make it. You're existing. How you doing? I'm doing fine. What you doing today? Oh, I'm not doing too much. How you doing? You're existing. I want to live. How you doing? I'm doing fine. Thank you, Lord. I'm here. One more day. Right? That's what I said. One more day. That's what I said. I'm here. Not saying I'm not going to have those days like I'm pushing, I'm making it. Right? But if you don't make it to the midnight and you don't walk into the new 60 seconds, you don't even have a chance. You don't even have a chance. It's about time to reboot, restart, refresh. That's right, Charlie. That's right. You got it. Right? That's right. You got it. It's 11:58. It's almost that time. So when I ask you at 12:01 my time, East Coast time, how your day going? East Coast, you got to say excellent. You got to say amazing, honey. You got to say wonderful because you only been there for 60 seconds. Even if you're in pain, you made it 60 seconds. You didn't even know how you was making it to the new day. You've been there for 60 seconds. It's 11:59. It's the last 60 seconds of Wednesday. This the last 60 seconds. Okay? This day will be gone and we can't go back. We can look at stories about it. We can go on social media, but we can't revisit nowhere but in our mind. Okay? This is the last 60 seconds. If you can blink your eye and you're into the midnight hour, okay? You can say, thank you, Wednesday. I appreciate it. Enjoy your boo. Okay? Because you're going into your reset time. That 60 seconds. That midnight. When it's trying to cross over and you're going into your new 1,444 minutes. That's what you get ready to do. Thank you, Lord. I appreciate it. Make sure you tap that screen. Make sure you put some hearts in the comments. Right? Right? Kicking down barriers, right? That's what we are in our reset time. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for another chance. Thank you. If you allow my eyes to open one more time, thank you, Lord. I'm going to tell everybody about you. I'm going to praise you. I appreciate you, Lord. Thank you. I'm moving into my reset time. My reset time. That's what I'm doing. It's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. I'm excited, aren't you? Aren't you excited? Right? 60 seconds of midnight. You don't know what's going to happen. I can't tell you what's going to happen during the day. Only thing I can tell you right now, you got the opportunity to move into a new 24 hours. Aren't you thankful? Aren't you grateful? It is 12:01. How is your day going, baby? Happy Thursday. Good morning. How you doing? I am Big Girl Energy welcoming you in to this Thursday, November the 6th. How you doing? How you doing, baby? You feeling fabulous? It's your restart time. It's amazing. Thank you. I'm excited. Right. Comfort and peace. Thank you, baby. Thank you. You just been reset. You got a new 24 hours, 1,444 minutes. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, baby? I'm gonna ask you throughout the day. When you see one of my videos, you're going to say, I was reset and I was in your live. Just put it in the video. Put it in the comments. You amazing, baby. You amazing. You amazing. You amazing. Hey, Eloise, you amazing. Hey, Tabitha, you amazing. Thank you, Zelda, for coming in. Y'all just been reset with Grandma. Live. Don't just exist. And you know why? You don't need a reason why. Do it anyways. Just do it anyways. See you later. You just been reset. Bye, baby. Don't forget to leave it in the comments. I was in your live. I'm SheilagreenHall, a lupus warrior. I'm going to keep on fighting. I'm going to see you tonight. Bye. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Sin. I appreciate you. Reset Thursday. We already started. I'm going to see you later. Grandma going to lay down and drink some water. I'm going to drink some. I go to the doctor today. I can talk to y'all too because y'all been with me. They was new over there. Right. They was new over there. Thank you, David. Thank you, Denise. How you doing, sweetie? Hey, Tabitha, I'm kissing your cheeks, baby. Thanks, Sam. I appreciate you holding it down for me. Thanks for holding it down for me, Bless. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for tapping the screen. I appreciate y'all every day. We're growing, right? We are growing. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, baby. I'm going to get off early tonight. Let me see. Okay? Good night, baby. I'm going to drink some water. I'm going to drink. I feel like I'm going to drink. That dryness still haven't gone away. I'm going to tell the doctor today about the dryness. I wonder, is it the blood pressure pills? I wonder, because that's the only thing new that I started. And you know what else? Like, this hurts. This hurts again. Like, all of this hurts. Yeah. I can't, and it almost feel like it's a little swole. Like this feel like swole. Like when I touch it, it hurts. It hurts. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Do it look swole to y'all? Do it look swollen? Like this hurts. Yeah. It might, you see that? Oh, the bra might be too tight too. Like that's tight, that's hurt. Yeah. Thank you, baby. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Denise. Good night, C-Thing. Hi, Cicely. How you doing, baby? Thank y'all so much. If y'all didn't do your thumbs up and get your daily heart me, please do your daily heart me. Please do the thumbs up. Do the thumbs up before you leave. I'm getting ready to clock out right in 2 seconds. I appreciate you. Right? Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. I think this iPhone is getting ready to go out. Right. I really think the iPhone is going out. Uh-huh. Do you think the pills, right? It's like, and maybe I'm not drinking enough when I take the pill for it. Maybe it's getting stuck in my throat or something. Because all of this hurts. Yeah. All of this hurts. That's how I started before the last time I went to the hospital. Right. So I want to be careful, but I do go to the doctor today. So I'll let y'all know what they said. Yeah, it's different. Something is wrong. Yeah, we're going to pray on that thing, get some hot, I'm going to drink some hot tea. Yeah, I wonder if I'm drinking too much ginger and tea. Yeah, I don't think I'm allergic to it. I wonder if I'm allergic to that. You think it's the pills? The pills. Because that is a lot more pills, right? Yeah, that was added on to the pills that I was already taking. So I'm taking more pills. Right. Thank you, Lies Pride. How you doing, baby? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks, David. Thank you, sweetie. I'm getting ready to get off. Right. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Thank you so much. All right. You okay, Lions Pride? How you doing? Right. Sleep. Hello. Thank you, sweetie. You couldn't sleep, Jacqueline. Right. Good to see you too, sweetie. Yes. I am. Right. Right. I was everywhere tonight. Only place I wasn't was the ground. Okay. All right. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. How you doing, Melissa? Thank you, baby. Thank you, bless. Yeah, right. See, when you're on blood thinners, you gotta be careful with herbal stuff. A lot of herbal stuff you cannot take with blood thinners. Most people don't know that. Yeah, since I'm a person that have blood clots, I have to be very cautious, right? Because something as simple as beet powder, like people doing the beet powder, I can't do that with blood thinners. Right. I can't do that. When you get into herbal, you almost getting into like medicine. Because remember, everything comes from the earth. Everything started there. Okay? Everything started there. You have to really, really know what you're talking about. And it's easy if you're not in certain situations, right? If you haven't had blood clots, if you haven't had my blood clots travel from my leg to my lungs. Okay. So like I can't do a oops. I don't know. I can't do a boo-boo. Right. I can't say I have to really, really see. If you're doing a natural product and you're doing a blood thinner, you got to be very careful. Right. Because it can enhance the blood thinner that you already on and you could bleed out and everything. So that's why I had to make sure I let my son know too. You have to really do your reading. Everything don't go with everything. Thank you, baby. Okay, sweetie pie. I think I gotta wait till I get off. Right? Let me see. I don't think I can do it while I'm on there. Thank you, baby. Right, Jacqueline. That's what most people know. Like some people, you have to really exactly. Right. Herbals, you have to be careful. Right. You have to be careful. I am getting better with the fruit. I love fruit. I do. Yeah. I need to venture out. I see a lot of people eating these pomeranians. Pomer um I don't know the name of it now. What is the name of those things? And they have like ridges on them, and they have like little black seeds in them. That's she peeled it. Then she put um lemon juice on it, and then she ate it with dragon fruit. She put the lemon juice on it, right? Let me see. Let me. Can I get to my DMs? So the live didn't thank you, Vivex. The live didn't glitch tonight. Did the live go well tonight? Yeah, I went to the AT&T store. TikTok Amplify user needs including live replays. You could be featured in TikTok ads, social media, and stuff. By checking this box, I join and agree TikTok Amplify program terms and join. Your username and public content, including live plays, could be feedback ads, social posts, marketing. You are participating to the Alpha is volunteering and subject to no compensation for. Oh, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay.